What's up? It's Ninja Prodigy here, back with another video. This is another run at ATP. Sorry I haven't uploaded for a little while. There's just nothing really to upload too much because I just couldn't do any runs with school starting. But I decided to go yesterday, Friday night, and do a run. And you guys are just going to see how that turned out. I did pretty decent to say the least, but something pretty pressing happened. And you guys are going to just see what that was. The first obstacle was a balance obstacle. It was like the balance tank from back in season 4 and 5. I did comfortable on this one. I didn't go slow. I made a huge dismount, just got past the line. There's actually a couple of people who struggled there. But next is Sam Ladder. This has been a long time nemesis for me, and I just beat it last Wednesday before this at Ninja Lounge. So it was, 2 Wednesdays ago actually. So I was really hoping for something good. You had to go up 3 and down 3 on the salmon ladder. So here's the downside. I did not know how skewed the bar was for me. Nobody corrected me on it. So I just, as you can see, the right side was just stacked. And I got askew. I fell. I was so annoyed I fell there, because then that just wastes so much more energy. I was going for time. I was going for first place. I knew I could have done it. However, now I have to wait, I have to try it again, and I have to make sure I get this right. Even with this setback, time-wise, I would have still been at least able to get another place up. So let's see how this happens. And 1, 2. Again, I'm making sure I'm not askew this time because people are now telling me the bar was askew. So now time for the descent. It wouldn't go up the first time. However, then I just made sure to land and just go up, down, and one more down. And to get a minute off your time, you had to go straight from the salmon ladder onto this. So I decided to get the minute off. And there we go. I'm on to the next obstacle, which is kind of a rig type thing with the twister, then some cones and spikes to a huge cannonball. Then from those spikes you had to go to the ones on the far side, and then you had to shuffle them or move them to the other side until you were comfortable enough for the dismount. Next was a classic with the 14 or 15 foot wall. I just did 14 here, and the next obstacle was going to be the I-beam. This one's a really tough obstacle, so this is where I'm going to spend most of my time. Plus, after the salmon ladder, the second time, I was dead. I did the rig and wart ball and all that stuff with pretty much just will. Now I have to do this one, so I took a couple seconds of rest here, but my time was still way ahead of the other competitors. So I decided just go up the I-beam here. Allowed to use the black bar for support here, and that's what exactly I did. I used the black bar for support to make sure I have this. And then I'm going to shake out my forearms here once I get to the top, just to make sure I don't give out here. I really wanted to finish so badly. I can't stress how much I wanted to finish. And now I'm climbing on the I-beam to the other side. You have to get to a certain point, and right there it's really thin. Probably half an inch of support, and then swing to the dismount. This is going to be the spinning log, so I just had to get there, went nice and fast, only used 2 steps. I mean, I could have done 1, but 2 is the safe number for me. Then it's devil step straight into rumbling dice. I decided just go right for this. I really want to make sure I was ahead time-wise. I actually didn't know how ahead I was time-wise compared to the other competitor who ran at this point, but there's still one other competitor left who also goes fast. The rumbling dice was acting kind of weird. It just wanted to rotate more easily, but then it didn't want to. It just pulled down more. It wasn't as comfortable for me, but I still felt fine moving across. I wasn't sure how much energy I had though. I was dead at this point, no energy left. Could this happen to me? I made my mistakes, got nowhere to run. The night goes on as I'm fading away. I'm sick of this life. I just wanna scratch. If you guys couldn't tell, that was the final grab of the final obstacle. Yeah, I was depressed for a while, to say at least. Yeah, a whole 2 hours, I'd say, something like that. That run really brought out me. That was the most depressing end to a ninja run I've ever had by far. Literally be that close and just you couldn't do it because of one grab. It wasn't even because I couldn't make the grab. My forms were dead from doing the same ladder twice because for some reason nobody told me the first time that I was askew, so I thought it was fine, and then I just went zigzagging my way down it until eventual drop. And then I decided to just go right through the entire course, just use my will. However, my will couldn't save me on my last grab, and I fell there. I was so close to a finish, and to be that close and fail, that's pretty tough. But hey, I'm going to be here next Friday to get some redemption on the course. By the way, that would have been my first finish on an ATP course, because I've been so close so many times. I think I have about a total of 5 or something fails on the final obstacle, and that was the closest by a little, because I fell on the final grab on something. But that final grab, I shouldn't have failed there, but I did. I was dead, and I felt dead inside. Go with my forms feeling dead. So, see you guys next time, and hopefully I could report some more positive news.